There is one skill that will greatly contribute to you finding the freedom that you're looking for and for your team as well, and what that skill is and what you can do to grow it, because it's not necessarily a skill set that you were born with. That's what I'll be discussing today. Hello and welcome. Excited you're here. In case we've met before, my name is Katrin from bloomwithkatrin.com, and I'm coming live to you today from the beautiful town of Linz in Austria again. Please don't be shy, whether you're joining me live or later on the replay. Say hi. Let me know where you're tuning in from so I can circle back around and say hi to you. I'm looking forward to being able to do that because I love chatting with you, and I also love empowering networkers like yourself, grow a great team here in the online space, using leveraging modern online strategies and doing so with confidence, savvy and soul. And there is one skill, and if you have an idea of what it might be, drop it down below. Hello Tuya, great to see you live today. Hello, how you going? If you have an idea of what that one skill might be, I mean, there's plenty of things involved in building a really strong team, okay? Please don't get me wrong. But there is one skill that I find is maybe more important than others, especially as it's something that we don't necessarily have innate and ingrained in ourselves yet. Hello Dagmar, lovely to see you from Graz in Austria as well. Great to see you as well. So if you have an idea, drop it down below. Otherwise, I'm just going to give it to you, shall I? Okay. And that skill is actually marketing. Okay. And that might not be what you signed up for. And I get it, right? Because here's what happened to me. I changed companies a few months ago. Maybe you're aware of that, maybe not. Doesn't really matter, does it? But in my previous company, we got a lot of training. Okay. And I loved it. I loved learning all about the amazing products. Okay. But that was literally all we were trained on for a very long time. There was nothing else, only like how to, DIY trainings, right? So how can you use the toothpaste to also use it as a deodorant and that kind of thing. Let me know whether you've ever been on a training like that. And I mean, it's fun, isn't it? But here's the thing, that is not knowing everything about the products is not going to build your team, and it's not going to get you closer actually to the freedom if you're serious about this business. Okay, if we're not talking about let's make a few $100 a month, if that's where you're at, awesome, and I know that you will be able to make this. But if you aspire to greater things, maybe you want to get rid of some debt that you've accumulated over the years, maybe you want to fire your boss at some point, okay, at that point you need something more when it comes to training. And you need one more skill, and that's marketing, right? And in my previous company, we did not get any training on that, okay? Now, here's the thing. I would strongly encourage you to jump on every team training, company training you can. Why? Because it builds your belief. Because it is important to know a thing or two about the products and what they can do and what other people are experiencing with them, collecting testimonials is very, very important, okay? And I would also strongly recommend that you motivate your team to be on the trainings live. It's all on Zooms at the moment, at least where we live, Dagmar, right? Maybe it's different for you already too. I'm not sure where you're tuning in from. Let me know. So depending on where you're at in the world, you might be able to meet in person again. Awesome. If not, let's do the best with Zoom that we can, right? And let's use all these platforms to get together and to build our belief and to learn and encourage our teams to participate, to be there, model that behavior as well. Even if you feel you know everything already, be on these team trainings anyhow. Be active, be seen, okay? Turn your camera on, say hello like Tuya and Dagmar are doing on this video, right? That's so important to model a behavior that you would like to see in your team, okay? Leaders go first, don't we? Right? And here's the thing. So if and here's another thing I wanted to tell you. And then my previous company started teaching us social media, okay? Because obviously in-person trainings were no longer possible. So now let's do the same stuff we did before on social, right? So we would be taught to post our products and company name all over social media. And it was working for some. But for most, it wasn't, and still isn't, by the way. And they're still teaching that to their peeps. And it saddens me. It really does, because depending on where you're at in your social media journey, it might work for you. It might. But if it doesn't work for you, it's time for you maybe to go to something different when it comes to training, okay? To learn from other people who may not be on your team, who might not even be inside your company, but who know a thing or two about marketing and about how you actually get into the place of where people consider you a magnet. People come to you. I'm experiencing that. It's such a game changer, my friends, waking up to messages from real people I have never talked to before, and they've been following me for a while, and they consider me somebody, they trust enough that they want to know what it is that I'm doing. And I want that for you as well, okay? But we're not going to get there, we just won't, if all we do is post about our amazing products and what they can do. And that's important. Please learn about it, okay? Please. But also learn marketing, okay? And if you have nowhere to go, and if you have no idea, what it might look like to learn marketing on social media, which is different, by the way, than traditional marketing in a shop, right? In a shop is you display your products and people buy, right? They come in, you talk a little bit to them, and then they buy. On social media, it's different. Again, depending on where you're at in your journey. If you are what's called an influencer already, and people are just waiting for you to tell them, this is what we're going to buy next, awesome, go for it. Keep doing if what you're doing is working. But if you're not getting the results that you're looking for, please start learning something different. Now, this is what I did. I had one serious team member on my previous company, and for her, I had to make this work. And I got myself into a huge training program that you do not necessarily have to go through. But I have a boot camp. It's 10 free email videos. Sorry, it's free videos they're going to send to you by email, pardon me. And they're going to give you a really good understanding of how social media marketing actually works and how you can position yourself so you can become a magnet for people and not just another sales rep for XYZ company, however great the company is, however life-changing the products might be, okay? So I hope that this comes across the right way. Again, if that's something that you're saying, well, you know what, I just might have to take a look at that. Or if you're in a place where things are working well for you, okay? You're posting your promos, you're posting your products, you're posting your company all over social media, and people are just like flocking to you. I'm so glad you are, but maybe your team isn't winning. Maybe that's not happening for your team, and all you can teach them is do what I'm doing. Then it might be time as well for you to invest a little bit more in your skill set and have also resources that you can guide your people to, okay? And this bootcamp is an amazing one. So once I'm done with this video, I'm going to pop the link in there so you can go check it out, whether that's something that you might want to consider for you. And I thank you so much for joining me live, Tuya and Dagmar. It's been a pleasure having you, and for you on the replay as well. I hope this was helpful. It is important to teach people about the products and what they can do, but the one skill that's really going to help you achieve the freedom that you're looking for is not product knowledge, it is marketing, okay? And on social media, and that's a whole nother beast to learn. And I'm very, very happy to be on this journey. So if you want to join me on this journey, go ahead and grab the link that I'm going to be posting below later on. So thank you so much for joining me, and see you on the next video. Have a great day, and for you, it's time to take action now and start blooming in the online space. Thanks for joining me, and see you next time.